succeed and not fail. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a video I planned on filming for a while now, and I have filmed it a bunch of times, but it never turns out in the end. So hopefully this video turns out well, fingers crossed. But before I go in and explain the video, if you're new here, hello, my name is Jamie, and make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and then click the little bell button next to it so you can be notified whenever I post. Click the icon up above so you can watch my last week's video, which was my dorm haul video. I think it turned out pretty well. I got attacked, so that's fun. So today's video is going to be high school advice. Without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Hey guys, before the video begins, I would like to apologize in advance. The audio in the whole video is like all messed up and it echoes and it peaks, so RIP headphone users, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video otherwise. My first tip for you guys is to get involved with as many things as possible. I suggest getting involved with at least 2 things so you don't feel bored with your life. Either that being clubs or sports or anything else that your school has to offer. Also, go to those school events, like those dances and those games, because you're going to regret not showing your school spirit. Kind of regret that. And also go to as many games as possible. I highly suggest football games, because those are like the most school spirit you can find somewhere. And also football season goes by so fast, so just go to as many games as possible that your school has to offer. My next tip is to be you and stay true to who you are, because being you is great in the end, and you're all you have left in the end. That sounds very depressing, but sometimes it can be true. And if your friends are peer pressuring you to do something that isn't what you normally do, say goodbye, friends, and go find some new friends. I'm sorry I'm being so harsh on this subject, but I wish I would have realized this a long time ago, so I'm not dealing with what I have now to deal with. Just if friends are not being what you thought they were, and it's changing you and morphing you into different things, don't hang out with them. You have to stay true to who you are, because you are all you have left in the end, like I said, and if you change, then you're just going to be a complete stranger to yourself. My next tip is put reminders literally everywhere you can think of. I suggest getting a planner. This is my planner. You saw it in my school supplies video and my dorm video. I'll leave them both in the icon above. But this is like my holy Bible that I use constantly every day, even in the summer. So get yourself a planner. But if planners aren't for you, or even these handy dandy guys, these are post-it notes. You can like literally stick them anywhere, to your forehead, to your TV, to your car, to your phone, whatever. Or you can use your phone and use the calendar in there, get like a planner app. I don't know why you would do that, but whatever suits your preference. The next tip for you guys is to ask your teachers for help, because they're there to help you. They're not going to fail you. They have a job to do, which is to teach you to succeed. And if you fail, they're not doing their job. And if they're purposely making you fail, either go talk to another teacher, or like maybe talk to the principal and telling them that they aren't teaching you the subject, but sometimes you can't grasp their teaching style. So either ask them for help, or if there's another teacher in your building that teaches relatively the same subject that could help you out, because they're there to make you succeed and not fail. And also they are people too. They have a job to do, like you guys have to attend school. It's the law. And I hate when I see kids being mean to teachers. Like, it literally breaks my heart. I don't know if it's because I want to be a teacher, or it hurts me seeing people hurt people. So they are people too, and if you don't like them, then find some way to, like, avoid them. Like, you're only there for, like, a certain amount of time. Like, I don't know. My next tip for you guys is to jump on the college/future train early, whatever that being, if you have the route to go to college or have the route to go to jump right into the workforce. Research what kind of job you want, or like the relative fields. Like if you're into writing, research all the jobs research all the jobs that writing can take you. There you go. And it can help you find certain classes you need to take or the certain route you need to take, and it'll help you in the long run. And also, if you're going to college, research colleges that have the best program for your degree, so it can help you out. It can help you out in the long run, so you can make sure you are taking the right classes to help you succeed. My next tip for you is classes, and what I mean by this is take classes that are either out of your comfort zone or they're a little bit challenging for you, because if it's something like, let's say if I joined art and I really loved it, I would have never known if I never taken it. So take things that you never think you would like, because maybe you'll end up joining it. I recommend taking like semester classes, because then you're not stuck in there for a whole year. That would be traumatizing. Also take those card classes, but I need to stress this out a lot, because I'm not good at math, but I took a very difficult math class for me, and I regretted it, and I dropped it at semester, so there's that. So if you're really good at English, take like the next step up, like an AP class or a dual credit class or an honors class. But if you're very bad at math, don't take higher up in math, because you're just going to hurt your GPA in the long run. Also, take those college classes unless you don't want that difficulty in you, because those are free and they won't be free later on. Also, take the required class with the recommended grade. What I mean by this is my friend, she took a sophomore class her senior year, so she was with a bunch of sophomores, and she was the only senior in that class, and it was very awkward. When you sign up for classes and they recommend this is the grade you need to take it in, just listen to them. And also focus on the classes. You might not have to do this until your junior or senior year, but focus on the classes that you need for your degree or your job in the future. My next tip is your grades. And grades, a lot of people don't think are a big thing, but if you're looking at a really good college, they usually look at all 4 years. I know some colleges only look at your junior and senior year because you actually know what you're doing, but sometimes they look at your all 4 years, so try your best all 4 years, and if you're trying, and if you fail, just go talk to somebody to help you out. And if you're not going to college right after, you might think that your grades aren't going to be good for your job. Well, most jobs you need your high school diploma, even McDonald's. If you want to go work at McDonald's for the rest of your life, you do you, boo. You're going to need your high school diploma, and at least try in high school because you're there anyways. My next tip in this category is check your grades frequently, because if there's a mistake, you can tell your teacher to fix it, or you can get the assignment in before grades are due, like a month before they're due and not like a week, because then you're struggling to do it and your teacher's struggling to grade it. So just do your homework, basically, and also check your grades. The next tip is the ACT, and if you do not have the ACT where you live, if you live out of state of Wisconsin, I know it's required for Wisconsin to take the ACT your junior year. It might be your AC or your SAT. So those two things are important. I don't know much about the SAT, so this part isn't for you. If you want, you could skip ahead. But the ACT is very important. It basically, sadly, just decides your whole life ahead of you. I didn't know how to study for it, so I didn't really study for it. I didn't ask my teacher for help, which I should have. And you want to know what I got on it? I was kind of not wanting to put this out on the air, but I've already got accepted to a college. So in my college, I didn't really care about my ACT score, but I got out from some good scholarships. But I got an 18. That is not, the best you can get is a 36. I wanted a 25 and I got an 18. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on. Scholarships and Fafsa. If you don't know what the Fafsa is, I'll leave what it means on the screen because I don't know what it means on the top of my head. But scholarships are really important, and if you just let them slip out of your hands, that's basically free money, so it doesn't hurt to apply for them. I applied to none of them because I thought I was going to a technical college, which was in my budget, but then I got accepted to a private, more expensive school that's not in my budget. So I had to do a lot of things. But scholarships are free money. Fill them out even if you don't get them. But thanks to the FAFSA, I could afford this high-end private school. It's not high-end, but it's like $40,000 for tuition. That's important. When they tell you to fill it out your senior year, fill it out even if you're not planning on going to college after high school. Like, what if you're planning on... It's also fun to see what you get. But they help out a lot for some people, but a couple of my friends didn't get so lucky. They got a bunch of loans. So it all depends, but it's based on your parents' taxes. So my next tip for you is just soak up every great moment of high school. Go to those games, go to those dances, go to those assemblies. I know a lot of people skip those assemblies. Go to your school events. Like, just high school is going to go by so fast. I also remember all those times I canceled on my friends saying I didn't want to hang out when I was perfectly fine. So just don't pass up on all those opportunities because soon you won't have those friends to hang out with. Because let's just move on to my next point, because your friend group will change. They will change. Like, I remember I moved to the school that I went to 8th grade, and I had 4 friends. They're like, I only talked to those 4 friends, and then I met a couple like in class, but those weren't like, only one of them I like still talk to. But these 4 friends I sat with at lunch every day. We like hung out in school, like we did all these things, but I only talked to one of them now. Out of 4, I talked to 1, which is very sad. And when I got to high school, they all like left, and then everybody I did talk to left. But one of them I do talk to still, so that's great. And I met so many new friends that I'm thankful for. Also, don't stick with a clique. If you don't know what a clique is, cue that scene from Mean Girls.
Here, this map is going to be your guide to North Shore. Now, where you sit in the cafeteria is crucial because you got everybody there. You got your freshmen, ROTC guys, preps, JV jocks.
Just don't stick with one clique. Travel to multiple cliques. I know, like, nowadays there isn't like cliques now. Like, I know when I went to lunch, everybody sat with basically everybody they knew, so it wasn't a big deal. I also want to stress this a lot. When you're choosing your friends and friends leave you, it's quality over quantity. You don't want like 30 friends. I have like 5 good friends that I hung out with for this during summer. 5 of them that I would say are good friends. A few of them in this 5 aren't as good friends as some of them, but they're in this hand. So I only have a handful of good friends, but I love them because of who they are. Also, you want to stay away from any negativity in your life. Negativity in your friend group or whatever is going to bring you down. Whether that being your friends is causing negativity and like 2 of your friends are fighting, just go away from that. Or like the situation you're in is not so good. Try to find your vice and get away from whatever is happening around you, because negativity is only going to bring you around. If you're in the negativity, step back from the situation. Go watch some cat videos, go watch some dog videos, go watch some funny videos. Whatever gets you away from negativity and drama and tea. I know tea is good. We like sipping that tea, but we don't like being a part of tea and being in... Just get away. Second to last tip is check your emails daily. What I mean by this is because in your emails you have your scholarships, colleges reaching out to you, your school possibly reaching out to you, teachers reaching out to you, maybe jobs available. Check your emails daily or every day because you never know what's going to be in there. Also, clean out your email. Don't have like a million emails. My last tip for you guys is confidence. this goes with the negativity part. If you're in negativity or whatever, just have faith that everything is going to work out in the end. I asked 3 friends to give me their high school tips, and so they gave me between 3 and 5. So the first friend, her name is Anna, and she said, don't be afraid to be unique. Try new things and be confident everything will work out in time. My next friend, her name is Crystal. She said, pay attention in class, ask questions, get involved, be social, and don't stay with a clique. My last friend, her name is Callista. She said, don't be full of yourself, stay true to who you are, and get involved with at least one thing. But anyways, guys, I hope if you're going into high school or you're in high school, I hope these tips will help you guys out, because high school is like a blessing, but then it's also a curse all at once. That's going to be it for today's video, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Just if you have any tips or anything for high school students, comment them down below and everybody can read them, and I think that would be really nice. And also comment down below any other video ideas. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to clean my car again, but I have to really clean it. And I'll see you guys next time, and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. See you next Sunday. Bye!